Hi, everybody. This is Johnny Keys coming at you. My name is Johnson. So, there's a video that's circulating on the internet. You have probably seen it. If you haven't seen it, I'll play it for you. But, to me, I feel like it's not right. I have two opinions about this particular video. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you my opinion, and I also show you why. Okay. So, I'm going to demonstrate on the keys. I'm going to explain things to you so you probably understand what I'm trying to say. So let's get on the keys. The keys is right here. Um, so let's get on it. I'll see you. All right, guys. So we are here on the keys. And what video am I talking about? So let's go ahead and watch the video, and then I will say whatever I have to say about it. Menkola. All right. So, first of all, to me, I feel like he got the Canes because this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm presuming. He received the cane because he was probably told not to go to La, and then he felt like he wanted to go to La. Please, sometimes you just have to put whatever you know aside and listen to instructions, right? If you have to do this chord, and then your instructor, your choir director, or your music director tells you just to do a regular, seven. Please, just do it. Don't try to be like, yeah, I know. All right, I already know. You can't tell me nothing. Just go ahead and do what you are told to do. So to me, this is the first reason why he probably got caned. He wasn't told to go to, he was told not to go to La, and he went to La. The second reason could be that the tutor has a problem. The tutor doesn't even know that he can go to La in a song. So now let's look at the progression of the song, and then I will explain to you the circle of fourths. This is something I talk about in my course. If you're enrolling in the volume 2, you should be already know why we are doing this, right? So the progression of the song is moving from this melody, and of course, once you know the melody, in my piano course, once I teach how to harmonize melodies. So once you know the melody, I teach you how to harmonize it with chords. So once you know this is the melody, you know, okay, I can choose this chord, I can choose this chord, I can choose this chord. So there are so many. I explained how to do it, but anyway, for the sake of this lesson, the progression is moving from this. Esenyewe, Buradia, Wokaye, Honda. Okay. Senyewe, Buradia, Wokaye. So this is the main progression of the song, but there are a lot of things that you can put in. There's something called the circle of fourths, where music moves actually in fourths. So the fourth of Senyewe Radia Wokayen. This is the next chord, right? Which is the 2 or Re, right? This is our destination. But according from the circle of fourths, you can move from the 5 of the G, right? From the 5 to the G is a fourth interval. So when we say a fourth interval, for example, from C to F, it's a fourth interval. C, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's a fourth interval. The same way from G to C is also a fourth interval. I specifically explain intervals in my piano course. There's a whole lesson on intervals where I explain everything. But from G to C, it's also a fourth, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So it's a fourth. So our destination was the G, right? From here, we move to this. This is a G. But we can look at the G as the 1, which is also another thing. This has to do with something we call secondary dominant chords. It's also explained in my piano course, where you can move from the 5 to the 1. Mostly the 5 is called dominant, right? So this is our destination, right? Which is the G. We have to look for the 5 of the G. What is the 5 of G? And that's why this is when playing in all keys is very important. What is the 5 of the G? It's D. So let's see. G, major scale of G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even the minor scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still the same D, right? So D is 7 here as a secondary dominant chord that can be played to the 1, because from the 5 from the so we normally go to a do. So we can look, because this is our destination, this is where we are moving to. We are looking at this as the do, which is the destination, or the 1 do. So we can look for the 5 of the do, which is the so, and then play a dominant chord from there to the do, and that's why we call them a secondary dominant chord, because as in the key of F, this is not the 1, right? This is the 1. So any other 5 that we play to a particular any scale degree other than the 1, it's termed as the secondary, because actually in the key of F, the dominant chord is supposed to be a C, right? So that's where you can play dominant chord to the 1. But any other dominant chord to any other scale degree is termed as secondary. We have the primary and then secondary. Okay, I take time to explain all of these things in my piano course. So if I'm moving fast, then you have to pardon me. Okay, so back to the middle. So the progression is Senya where Wuradia Okayen. Okay, so this is the destination, but we can do a 5 of the G. So Senya where Wuradia. Now we know the 5 is D, right? So we can do a dominant chord here. We can do a dominant chord on the D. So Senya we Wuradia Woka, yeah. So yes, I went to the La. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, which is the D, right? So yes, the boy went to La and he was right. Theoretically, from the circle, this is right. So I can do, and it also sounds good to the ear, right? Senya we Wuradia Woka. Oh, I made a mistake. Excuse me. Sanya we Wuradia Woka, yeah. Again, Woka, yeah. And once you can do this, you can do a dominant to this destination, right? This is when inversions also come to play, where you choose. I feel like okay, doing this, I feel like I can invert the chord. I can probably do this. So Sanya we Wuradia Woka, yeah, right? So now I've inverted the same chord, right? I talk about inversions. I mean, literally everything in my piano course. So after enrolling in my piano course, you realize now you begin to play with understanding, and you begin to add stuff to what you play, right? Because you understand what you're doing. This is the most important thing. When you understand what you're doing on the keys, everything becomes very simple, right? And it makes the playing like fluid, like it flows, right? So once again, Senyewe Buradia Woka yen or Woka. When it comes to choosing inversions, you play what sounds good to your ears. All right, let your ear be the final judge. So probably this might not sound good to you. This might sound better to you, right? And so you can do this. Ukaye hoda senyewe radia. Ukaye hoda. You see? So yes, the boy going to La is not wrong. There's nothing wrong when he went to La. So now, teacher, come again. So that's why I say I'm talking from two faces. The first one has to do with the guy was probably told not to go to La. With that, I understand. If he wasn't told to go to La and he went to La, then he deserved the king. But if he wasn't told, if he wasn't restricted in any way, and then the teacher gave him that king, then I think the teacher needs kings. Then probably he doesn't understand what he's doing. So you feel what I mean? So this is what I wanted to react to. I don't know. Let me know about your view. What you think about the video in the comment section. And if you want to enroll in my piano course to understand, how songs move, how progression moves, how to harmonize melodies, and more. Please, you can just WhatsApp me through the number on the screen. The fees are very affordable. I mean, I can promise you, you are not going to throw your money away. So yes, this is all I wanted to say about this video, concerning this video, and I hope it helped. I hope it helped someone. God bless you so much for watching.